I do YouTube.
Oh, I see. As long as I'm right in it.
I won't do it, you in it.
Yeah, I don't want to be in it.
That's so cool. Cool. Thank- No one sleeps in there anymore?
I'm sorry?
No one can sleep in there? It's just for tours?
No, it is part of the hotel today.
Oh, cool. Loud noise outside
Yeah,
today.
they're pumping out something. So. Are you staying before the show?
Yeah, tonight.
Hello, folks.
Hello.
Hello.
Well,
Is that your mom sitting next to you?
no, that's my grandma.
Oh, I see.
My mom wouldn't do it. My mom hates driving the freeways.
Oh, I see. All right, so we are now standing in what is known as the Mauritania. Now, when the ship was sailing, this was the garden lounge. And so we had one of our managers report to us, this was a couple of years ago now, where he had sent 3 women into this room to clean for an event.
Yeah.
2 of them walked in, found a lady sitting on a chair right over in this area here. They looked at her, she looked at them, didn't say anything, so they just began their work. Within a few minutes, the 3rd housekeeper walked in, asked the other 2 women, what is this lady doing here? And they just answered, well, we don't know. We walked in and she didn't say anything to us. So the 3rd woman approached her and said, ma'am, we are here to clean for an event and you're going to have to leave. The lady on the chair looked around the room and didn't say anything. So at that point, they decided to call security. As one of the women went over to dial, they say that the lady on the chair just vanished. All 3 women claimed to have seen the same thing at the same time. They say the apparition must have lasted for about 10 minutes, which is one of the longest here on this show. So.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm. Well, feel free to look around or take pictures if you want. Of course, there is a picture here that shows you what the room looked like at one point.
Looks different now.
Oh, definitely.
I wonder what happened to your chairs.
To those original chairs, they
Yeah.
might be still in storage. Maybe.
Probably down in the cargo room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to go down there.
Yeah, that's a really neat area. I've had the privilege of going down there a few times myself. And unfortunately, they don't take the tours there anymore.
I heard it's dangerous down there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Maybe one day I get to go down there.
Yeah, if they ever decide to open it back up, you know.
I want to go up the crow's nest one day.
That'd be awesome too.
It's just a bummer going up the long tunnel.
What was that?
It's just a bummer going up the long tunnel to get
Which
to the
tunnel?
to get up to the crow's nest.
Oh, right, right. Yeah, that's probably a little creepy there, just climbing that ladder in the dark too. I mean, yeah, that could be creepy.
Yeah. I always wanted to do it. your hands let go, then you're in trouble.
Oh, yeah. So this picture in front of us is from the Queen Mary's maiden voyage, and shows arriving to New York on May 27th, 1936. Onto the left-hand side is where the third-class nursery was located, and we've had guests say that they've gone by this room and her kids playing or laughing. The room today is no longer in use. They just stored things inside.
I want to go in there too.
Oh, there's nothing, I mean, it's, and not that there's nothing in there, but it's totally gutted at this point, so it doesn't look anything like what it would have.
And trashed.
Well, I don't know about trash so much because it is, you know, it's, there's things stored in there that are still used today, so,
Yeah.
yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, Susan.
I won't get you on camera though.
I'm sorry?
I'm not gonna get you on camera.
Oh, good.
If I do, it won't be on purpose.
Okay, so we are now standing in room B340, which is considered to be the most haunted room on the ship. Now, this one is no longer in use ever since they opened the Queen Mary as a hotel, which was back in 1971. That's when everything started. And so the guests that would stay here, they would run up to the front desk, say that they'd hear someone come knocking on their door in the middle of the night. They would open it, no one would be there. Lights in the bathroom would go on and off by themselves. And also the hotel mates would come here, find the bathroom water running, even though the room had not been occupied for several days.
Wow.
So they decided to shut the room down and did some research on it. They came across a report. Now this was dated from 1948. That was turned in by one of these staff captains, and that pretty much read, Walter J. Adamson, third-class passenger, found dead in room B226, cause of death unknown. The only thing they ever figured out was that room B226 was then later changed to room B340, which is this one. And just a real quick fact that this area was actually 3 third-class rooms when the ship was sailing, and also the bathroom and shower, which are just down the hall, are not original of the room third-class passengers had to share, and those were out in the hallway sections.
That probably would have been a bummer. Why is it rooms all stripped?
To be honest, I wouldn't know what to tell you. I know they turned this into an office after the fact. I'm not sure what exactly happened then. They moved the office just next door, and so this has just been left alone. So as you can see, it was pretty much stripped down. They said that the carpet was pulled out because every time they would come in here, they would find it lifted from different areas. So they took the carpet out.
Wow. See if they're no more lights. Feels nice in here today.
Oh, that breaks. Yeah, feels pretty good.
Yeah. Ghost.
I think I'd be running out of here if it was a ghost.
I wouldn't. Not me. The lights didn't work in the bathroom.
No, they don't. The only thing that still functions in here is the water.
Oh, the
That
water.
still runs, yeah, but the lights, they're no longer. Hello.
Techno stuff right there.
Put that for use thing on.
A.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah. Brian won't have to listen to that noise
Oh,
all
yeah.
day. Just drive me nuts.
Mm-hmm. You're on the starboard side?
Yeah.
All right, so we are on B deck now, and out of the 3 decks that are part of the hotel today, B deck is considered to be the most haunted. And, you know, every so often people will come here, they'll request to stay in the haunted room. So, of course, there's a list at the desk, the front desk, and they'll see where others have turned in some kind of activity that they've experienced. If those are available, they'll go ahead and put the other guests in those rooms. Anyway, so yeah, so B deck's the most haunted out of the 3. The ship today has about 315 cabins available. It's part of the hotel where she originally had a little bit over 1,000 cabins altogether.
Wow.
All right, let's go ahead and head down.
Oh, camera's gone.
Alright, so this was the main entrance to the pool from the outside, and it used to have a revolving door. Out of these two sets of original elevators, these to the right are still in use today. Mike, do I have a look for you? Now, the Grand Salon here would have been the first class dining room when the ship was sailing, also the largest room on the ship at the time, almost 3 decks high, and around the whole width of the ship, which is 118 feet.
Cool in there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm gonna light us up here. Thank you.
Alright, so we are now standing in what used to be the first class swimming pool. Now when the Queen Mary was sailing, this was a very luxurious area to come into. You'll notice that the pool had a slide. It also had 2 diving boards, one on each side of that slide. The ceiling was a mother of pearl ceiling, and just right underneath us are the 18 dressing rooms. This pool could hold up to 24,000 gallons of water, which could be emptied or filled within 25 minutes. Now, third class, they would also share the pool, so when it was tea time for first class, that's when they would allow them to come in, swim around, take them out, drain the pool, fill it back up with fresh salt water for first class. Now, second class, they had their own pool, and that was located towards the back end of the ship. Unfortunately, that one was pulled out, and they turned that area into the Royal Theater. The pool at its deepest point is roughly about 12 feet. What is considered to be shallow is about 6. Also, during the war, what they did here is they stacked up the bunk beds inside just to accommodate many of the men that were on the ship during that time.
Is the diving board gone?
Yeah, both of them are gone. They were both, one on each side of the slide there.
During war?
No, I don't know. I don't know if they were removed during wartime. Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's a good question. No.
You can ask, I don't know. They might, well, yeah, who knows? Depending how far they set up the bunks over there, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's that little ledge there, so that I'm sure it couldn't be right next to the wall. So.
You think it would be in the way?
Right. Well, they probably weren't too long either, I don't think, so they might have just left them on. So, well, today the Queen Mary has become very popular for all this paranormal activity, and part of the reason why the pool section is believed to be so active is because we have what they call a vortex located in the dressing rooms. Now, this is information that we get from some of these psychics, mediums, sensitives that come aboard, and many of them have come to that conclusion. Now, a vortex is a whirlpool of energy that allow the spirits to come in and out of our dimension. So, we will be making our way down into the dressing rooms in just a bit. But first, I want to share some of these sightings in the room. There is one about a woman in a white skirt, goes up and down those stairs that are right in front. She'll go around the pillars and just disappear. There is another about a woman in a black dress that seems to like to walk around on this upper level of the pool section. And there's a spirit in particular who, excuse me, has become very popular on the ship today. What we've been told is that her name is Jackie. She's about 5 or 6 years old. Now, she had drowned in the second class swimming pool, but because that one is no longer on the ship, that is the reason why she tends to wander, but mainly hangs out in this area here. And many investigators, when they come around, the one thing that they ask her to do is to sing, because that is one of the things that she will usually respond to. Okay, so we're going to just head down the stairs that are right in front. Please be very careful as we do so. And we're going to make our way into the dressing room, so you'll probably meet your life right there.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
I sure did.